Welcome. We are looking forward to sharing with you the information about certifications at Howard Community College. My name is Cherise. I am from the Central Branch of the Howard County Library System, and we're happy to have you with us here today. We do have closed captioning turned on, and that is an automatic closed captioning through Zoom, so there might be some errors. And you can toggle it off if it's a distraction to you. We are recording today's class. We will share information in the chat as the presenters continue. So please be sure to scroll through the chat to take a look at the links, because you'll be able to cut and paste them very easily from the chat area. We do have some great classes coming up at the library online. Wednesday, May 5th at 7 o'clock, we have Saving for Education Made Easy with Maryland 529. It's a wonderful class presented by the state finance organization for our 529s about helping families save for college. On May 4th at noon, that's a Tuesday, we have Federal Employment, Understanding the Process and How to Apply. That will also, of course, be online. And I will put the links to both of those in the chat, so it'll be very easy for you to sign up. So let me introduce our wonderful speakers today. We're very excited to be hosting this class. Adrienne Summers is the Director of Apprenticeship and Workforce Innovation. Howard Community College currently offers 10 apprenticeship occupations with new occupations in development. Adrienne oversees certification and licensure courses for HCC workforce development. We had a very interesting class on the apprenticeship opportunities at HCC, and I will put the link to our on-demand video for that class in the chat if you are interested in exploring that. We also have with us today Molly McElwin. She's the coordinator for personal enrichment and 60+ programs at Howard Community College. She's currently supporting the workforce development unit in a variety of program areas, including training in logistics and production, project management, and human resource management. We also have with us Megan DeAndrade. She teaches preschool curriculum and activities 45 hours online. Megan works in the Division of Continuing Education and Workforce Development at HCC, coordinating youth programs, and she is currently coordinating technology courses for workforce development. So I'm going to turn this over to the HCC folks. And please do use the Q&A feature for any questions that you might have as we proceed.
So welcome everyone, and thank you for attending today. My name is Adrienne Summers. I do want to present some of the courses that we do offer at HCC. Remember, we have lots of different options for many different types of trainings, courses, and interests. Our classes are going to be primarily the non-credit option through continuing education. And our main focus in the continuing education workforce development area is the apprenticeships and trade occupations, business courses, computers and IT, early childhood education and childcare, and nursing and healthcare.
Hi, I'm Megan DeAndrade. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the different business, computer, and also childcare courses that we have currently at HCC. The list of courses that you see here, the majority of them are actually self-paced online courses, with the exception of human resource management, leadership and management, and project management. These classes are offered through our partner vendor, Ed2Go. And like I said, they are offered on a monthly basis. They are self-paced and they are online courses.
in regards to the human resource courses and project management, the human resource class is a test prep class for the Society of Human Resource Management certification program, and it is offered once a semester, and it is guided instruction. So we meet live with an instructor who goes through all of the SHRM is the acronym, SHRM, all of the SHRM materials to prepare for that exam. Likewise, with the project management, that certification is offered through the professional organization PMI, and the project management test prep course is offered each semester, guided instruction live with an instructor.
Thanks, Molly. So moving on to computers and information technology, the first set of courses that we offer are IT fundamental courses. The IT fundamental courses are actually for individuals pursuing professional development training in information technology. It does provide some instructions on the CompTIA IT certification exam as well. We also have the Oracle Database SQL course. Here you learn different fundamentals of SQL using Oracle Database technology. The course provides knowledge and skills in manipulating, restricting, and sorting data. The Oracle 12c administration is a next step up from the Oracle Database SQL course. And it's just how to set up database environments and secure Oracle instances in any network environment, understanding database backup, recovery, and Oracle database architecture, as well as configuration. Next, we have the CompTIA A+ Cert exam prep. This is to prepare you to take the two exams, which will certify you in A+ certification. It reviews basic computer hardware, operating skills, PC components, networking, security, laptops and printers. You also will learn how to install and configure and secure and troubleshoot items, plus a little bit of customer service and communication skills. The CompTIA Security Plus Cert examination prep course is next in the series. It will prepare you to sit for the Security Plus exam as well. And the security class is a review of network security, compliance, and operational security. So threats and vulnerabilities, application data, host security, access control, and identity management and cryptography. And then finally in the series, we have Network Plus Cert exam, which prepares you to sit for the Network Plus certification. That is the foundational computer networking and network security principles and practices. I don't think there's a stipulation on which order you have to take these classes in. However, I do say it is best to stay in the order of starting with A+ and then moving on to security and network. As just a quick reminder, the A+ course does have two separate certification exams, whereas Security Plus and Network Plus each have one certification exam. Okay, early childhood education and childcare. So we do offer a variety of different classes for different job paths that you can choose in early childhood. I personally teach the childcare teacher preschool certification. It is 90-hour class. It is paired with child growth and development, and it is usually for preschool teachers working in a preschool setting who need to complete their 90 hours. It depends on the age you work with. So usually the teachers who work with preschool, which is 3 to 4, would do the preschool track. Infants and toddlers would be basically birth to the age of 3 in coordination with the child care development as well. And then the school age, that is for ages 5 and up. So depending on what age you work with is how you would choose which 90-hour certification is best for you. For the child care directors, there is a course on child care directing as well. Anyone who's a family child care provider, there's a course for that. And then there's the Child Development Associate's degree, which is often known as the CDA. It is like the equivalent of having an associate's degree in all of early childhood, which typically is birth to about 3rd grade. That course will prepare you to sit for that CDA association.
So I'll talk about the apprenticeships. Howard Community College offers 10 different occupations. We have construction management, the IT occupations. We have 3 occupations, software development, 3 occupations, biomedical engineering technology, we refer to as BMET, HVAC, and electrical. We do have one that right now is with Maryland Department of Labor. So we are hoping to be able to offer a new Linux administrator starting in the fall. So the IT occupations are very popular at Howard Community College. The particular apprenticeships do come with a security clearance, and our application is currently open until Friday with an August start. Our next application will be open in October with a January start. Software development is currently open for application, and that will begin in January of 2022. Biomedical engineering starts with a pre-apprenticeship, and that starts this summer with the true full apprenticeship starting in January of 2022. HVAC and electrical applications are both open right now with fall start dates. And again, we do have more in development. Please check out our website, howardcc.edu/apprenticeship for more information and prerequisites, what is needed for all of the apprenticeships.
So under our other trade occupations that we have available, we have a new program that we have just rolled out this year called Certified Logistics Associate, Certified Logistics Technician, or Certified Production Technician. These courses, when we're looking at the logistics courses, are to prepare you for certification in these areas. Now, when we're talking about logistics, we're talking about any kind of position where you're working in shipping, receiving, order processing, and these courses both familiarize you with the equipment, terminology, safety practices for those types of jobs that you might see in warehouses or distribution centers. The production technician courses, there's a series of 5 courses that are available under production, and those are primarily geared more towards manufacturing. So if you're looking at machining or quality control, measurement, different types of techniques, working with the electrical components of the shipping and receiving and manufacturing technology, those topics are all covered under the Certified Production Technician courses.
We also offer CDL Learner's Permit preparation. So this is in partnership. If you are interested in our CDL B course, there is a Learner's Permit preparation course that you will need to be able to complete in order to complete your CDL Learners Class B. In addition, we have the Home Inspection Licensure course. This is a course that is mandated by the Maryland Department of Labor. You must sit in a seat. This course is done live in person. Even during the pandemic, we had to put this particular class on hold in order to be able to offer this in person. It is a 72 to 82 hour course, typically meeting 2 nights per week over a period of time. We do partner with this class. So this location is typically either in Catonsville or Hunt Valley. Our real estate sales, appraisal, and investing courses. So we have a real estate investing course that is an online option. That is to learn, especially in this crazy market with real estate sales. Many people who are interested in the appraisal series, we also partner. And again, that course is typically offered in the evenings. And then if you are interested in becoming a real estate agent, our real estate principles and practices course is a 66 mandated hour by the Maryland Department of Labor. We do meet 2 evenings per week over a period of time. That particular class was online during the pandemic. I believe we'll be moving that more to either a hybrid or an in-person class in the fall. And these are classes that assist you in preparing to become a real estate agent or an appraisal, or simply if you're interested in the real estate as an investment. So there are several different options that we offer in real estate. We also have a mediation series. So we do have the family mediation and the 40-hour basic mediation. The 40-hour basic mediation is a prerequisite for family mediation. That will be offered in the fall, and that is typically over a weekend option. So it's typically a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That will be online. That's a great opportunity to be able to do some role playing, especially to be able to mediate some very tense different situations. Master Watershed is one of our newer courses. This is to become certified as a Master Watershed Steward. This is in partnership with the University of Maryland Extension Service. The course meets 1 evening per week. That will be an online course. And then as a capstone project, you will be involved in creating a project that is something that will, literally be what you're working towards. It will be a Watershed Steward project here in Howard County. And that typically is done in the spring. Right now, University of Maryland is beginning to allow volunteers to resume being in person. So the course that started last fall does have time to finish their project this year. We will have another class starting in the fall. And again, they'll complete their project then in the spring. Solar energy is something else that is relatively new at Howard Community College. We do have a program to become a certified solar energy system inspector or installation technician. And this is someone that will work with all of the solar panel technology. Again, how to install and how to inspect. And this will allow you to sit for a specific exam in the industry for certification. So nursing and allied health is another large area at Howard Community College. There are many different options. We have listed the courses. So for example, we do have advanced patient care skills, which is patient care technician training. We have an audiology assistant, cardiac electrophysiologist, which is an EP technologist certification. An EP certification is for people who already maintain a rad tech degree. And this is something that would be the next step if you're interested in the cardiac electrophysiology. Certified nursing assistant, which is the CNA, CT and MRI certifications. This is also to build upon students who currently are rad techs, and the CT and the MRI are additional modalities. Dental assisting and radiology. This is an introduction for the radiology with regards to the dental assisting. Diagnostic medical vascular sonographer certification. We offer dispensary technician 1 and 2. This is also an offering in the cannabis. Healthcare interpreter training, health information technology, which is most of the time called health IT, home care provider training, medical billing and coding, medical scribe, nursing assistant instructor training, ophthalmic technician assistant training, orthopedic technician assistant training, RN case manager, which is delegating for assisted living, Spanish for medical professionals, and veterinary assistant. Some of the courses that I just listed are an online option. Other classes are in person and part of the certification and licensure. There are some courses that also must include some type of clinical experience, and HCC will assist in placing you in your clinical experience.
Virtually all of the programs that we've mentioned today are eligible for scholarships or tuition assistance. The Continuing Education Division does have funding available, and financial aid can be applied for at the address you see listed there. We will make sure that that is shared in the chat as well. You know, when you fill out the application, depending on your circumstances, there's different opportunities available. So, you know, there's a great opportunity there to make these courses accessible for you.
Any questions from today? And if you do have additional questions that you think about after this particular training, workforcetraining@howardcc.edu is our email address.
Great, if one of you could put that in the chat. I don't see any questions just yet, but I have a couple of items that I think people might be interested in that do come up. The registration schedule. When should people, throughout the year, when should people take a look at what classes they want to take and get in touch with staff at Howard Community College?
So I would say, you know, there are many different entry points for many of the classes. There will be a summer offering for many of the courses we talked about today. And then there will also be a fall offering for many of the courses that we offered today. Currently, what is available on the website are the remaining spring session, as well as the summer courses. And then starting in July, the fall offerings will be listed on our website.
So starting in July. And
for fall. But
And
there's definitely time now to look at the current catalog for any type of summer offerings that you're interested in.
we have a question about age requirements for the courses. The person,
so I can actually take
16-year-old.
this question. So some of the classes do have age requirements. I do believe 16 is the age when most courses accept students and applications. However, we have another program at the college. It's called Kids on Campus, and that actually runs for students ages 6 to 18. And there are actually a variety of courses within that program as well that could service 16-year-olds too.
Thanks. And in terms of the test prep, I know at the library we have some wonderful test prep databases that we subscribe to, but not all of these certifications are accessible through that free portal. For example, I've had questions about SHRM, and we don't even have books for SHRM, and we don't have it available in our databases. So what type of support and resources do you have at HCC for these various certification exams?
Well, specifically for SHRM, as part of their course, they are registered with SHRM and have access to their learning portal. So all of the online resources and the textbook that comes with the course are available to the student for 18 months from the start of their class. So they have plenty of time to complete the course, study, and then sit for the exam during the SHRM window. Likewise, with project management, you get registered through PMI and have access to their online learning resources as well.
Well, that brings up an important point when you talk about the 18 months. How often do these certifications change? I know PMI, they change that certification every couple of years, don't they?
Yes. So our instructors are actively involved with the certifying organizations, and they stay up to date with the current materials, and the access that the students are given as part of those classes is live, if you will. So as SHRM or PMI update their content, as we register the students, they are receiving the most up-to-date content.
Mhm. And is project management one of the classes that currently has support federally for funding for students?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I would imagine quite a few of these offer funding for students. If you could talk about that a little bit.
Adrienne, you want to take that one?
Sure. So Howard Community College has a lot of different funding sources. We did have a slide, and if Molly, if you could put that in the chat, the website address. There are many different sources of funding. So while one of them may be entirely need-based, there may be some other funding sources that are available as part of workforce development. We encourage you to visit the page at on the website, Howard Community College, which it's Howard Community College CEWD. Molly, you have to help me.
Sorry, you're saying the scholarship page, it's howardcc.edu/CEWD scholarship.
Correct. Thank you. So we encourage you to visit that page. That will have a list of instruction and what is necessary for you to complete. There's some opportunities that may cover full tuition. There's other opportunities that may cover partial tuition. So there's a lot of different opportunities for you to fill out. We do encourage you to fill those out and take advantage of that, especially if you're looking at changing careers, developing a new skill. If this is something where you're currently underemployed based on your education, then definitely look at some of the opportunities that Howard Community College offers. So for example, you're working somewhere and maybe the PMI, which is the project management certification, would help you in your current job to be able to upskill. So this is something that you could potentially increase your earnings by getting a promotion after you've completed that course. So please explore all of our options. When you're looking to do some of that workforce training coursework.
Yeah, it's a very important point, because I know we have people in the library that are currently doing the job that if they had the certifications, they would have more opportunities for an increased salary or a promotion or some type of management track.
Correct. And we recognize at Howard Community College that most people that are trying to build their portfolio, their resume, and their skills, they typically do have a full-time job during the day. So that we try to, as conveniently as possible, offer evening, weekend courses to be able, for the adult to fit it into their life.
That's excellent. Thank you. Are there any other questions? Well, thanks again to Adrienne and Molly and Megan. We greatly appreciate all this information and look forward to having more classes with you. And please do share with the library all the new programs that are coming up so that we can be sure to share them with our customers. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.